In Jalisco, we don't need a World Cup. We need all the missing people back. Do you have a missing family member?
Yes, my son.
How long has it been?
It had been a year in April.
And how old was he?
21 years old.
Did you give any resolution to the government?
The government hasn't given us any progress, and honestly, all of this is colluded because even in the C5 videos, you can see that both a tow truck and a police car are involved. It's been a while and they still haven't shown me. They can't give me the videos.
This is surreal. Surreal. Mexico surpasses the island.
I'm looking for my younger brother. He disappeared last year on March 29th.
Alex Daniel, did you know him?
My son was 16 years old when he disappeared in Mexico City in a Jusco. And well, today we have nothing to celebrate.
Did the authorities give you any answer?
They haven't given us any answers. Every time we go to the investigation file, they change our lawyer once a month, so the cases don't move forward. In fact, the C4 and C5 cameras supposedly weren't working, but we know they actually were, and the government didn't want to give us the footage. They always leave them out, and they're never working when needed.
So the government, nothing.
The government, absolutely nothing. They call us to see if we have any information, but they themselves don't investigate anything.
Sorry to hear about your brother. I'll try to make this go viral.
Thank you, God bless you.
Same to you, thank you. If you want to see a nation in mourning and celebrating at the same time, here it is. I think that nowhere else in the world, at no other point in history, could you see so many people enjoying themselves and so many people suffering in the same place. Look, here are the girls dancing. Look how beautiful they look. Look how beautiful the girls look dancing. And here the mothers are crying. I mean, you don't have to walk from one side to the other. I mean, just stand where you are. Do you see over here people laughing? Do you see over here? Do you see over here? People crying. Crying, crying. Joy. Laughter. Lament. Disappointed. Mourning amid celebration. A pain so immense, so unbearable should bring us together. Do you have a missing relative? Who is it? Guillermo Bautista, but people having the best time of their lives. People having the best time of... Who is it? Who is having the worst moment of their life? People celebrating what could be the best day of their life. People celebrating what could be the... Who? Here. People mourning the worst tragedy of their lives.
I am raising my voice for my son and for all those who are missing, for all the disappeared who have not been able to return home. The ball returned, but our children haven't.
His son is missing.
My son is missing. This Saturday marks 6 years since he disappeared.
How old was he and where did he disappear?
My son disappeared earlier in Tajikistan at the age of 30, and today he is 36 years old. We are going to put up posters of our missing loved ones so that people can see them, so they become visible, so people know they are not just a photo, but people who had a story and had a name.
On this side here, the greatest joy in the world. And on this side here, the greatest suffering in the world. Here the searching mothers are immersed in tears. And here the people of Mexico immersed in joy. Here people who dance and celebrate.
That's it.
That's it, that's it.
And here are people mourning the death of a missing person. This is Mexico. Missing Hector Adrian, excuse me, is he your relative?
That's right, he is my brother Hector Adrian Aguila Corona. I am Jesus Enrique Aguila Corona.
And how long has he been missing?
My brother has been missing for 3 years now. When he disappeared, he was 27 years old. Right now, he would be 30 years old if he was still with us.
Did the government provide a resolution?
Not at the moment. Investigations have been carried out. There's someone in custody, but the whereabouts of my brother, which is what really matters, have not been revealed to us. We still live with uncertainty. For us, the situation hasn't been resolved at all.
What explanation did the person in custody give?
The person in custody refuses to talk. He is exercising his legal right not to make a statement. And we don't have any information about our brother at this time. We don't want that person to remain in custody. We don't want him to rot in prison for the rest of his life. The only thing we want is for him to tell us where my brother is so that he can come back to us one way or another.
I'll do everything I can to make this go viral.
Thanks for spreading the word.
A caravan of kids having fun. A group of mothers lamenting. Today the world is looking at a soccer field. We keep watching the road where we hope to see them return. Do you have a missing family member?
My son.
How long has it been?
7 years ago.
How old was he?
23 years old.
Where was it, more or less?
He disappeared in the Echeverria neighborhood on August 29, 2019.
Do you have any idea who was responsible?
Yes.
Could you share a little with us?
He was on his way to work when 2 vans with masked men approached him. Apparently they were from the cartel. From his disappearance until now. Nothing.
Mexican flag waving proudly. Mexican flag stained with blood. Here we have Ivan Enrique Navarro Castillo. Did you know him?
He's my colleague's brother. Mine are here.
Are they your relatives?
Those 3. Virginia Muñoz González, Virginia Muñoz González, Gregorio Muñoz González, Humberto Isaac Muñoz González.
And do you know more or less what happened to them?
About my sister Vicky, no. She was with the Guadalajara police. She served for 21 years and we don't know anything. About my brother and my nephews, we do know who took them.
Could you share with us?
People dressed like they were from the prosecutor's office simply showed up and took them away. To this day, they haven't given me any solution, even though I provided addresses and photos of the people who took them.
It's now been 6 months since his enforced disappearance. They took him, deprived him of his freedom along with his son. They released his son, but we haven't heard anything about my brother to this day. We haven't had any progress, no evidence, nothing, absolutely nothing from the prosecutor's office. So we as families, we are the ones who are searching.
And the son who was released, did he tell you any details about who the people responsible were?
After kidnapping my nephew, they asked him where his house was so they could later break in, steal everything, take vehicles, and grab whatever they could. They left him there, threatening them that they had to leave that place after robbing him. Everything. Besides her father, everything they had in their home.
Did the government offer them a solution?
Nothing at all. We still haven't received a response, not even a meeting with the authorities. Well, behind the disappearance, and like with many disappearances, organized crime is behind them. Unfortunately, the state hasn't done anything at all. And we want the same attention they're giving to this World Cup for the families who are still searching.
Mexico, champion of disappearances! Mexico, champion! Mexico, champion of disappearances!
Friend, could you explain to me what your World Cup symbolizes?
Well, it means that Mexico wins when it comes to missing people. That's one cup we do have.
And these people?
They're just pawns.
They're search cards for the missing people.
And here in the middle of the World Cup celebration, we have something inevitable. We have to talk about it. We can't hide it. As Mexicans, we have to accept it. And that's the searching mothers.
And it's in this kind of videos where I read hundreds of comments from Mexicans telling me, go back to where you came from. Why do you come to criticize? How dare you come to Mexico to show the bad things? You don't know what you're talking about. You were bought. Claudia paid you. The PRI paid you. You were paid by blank line. Insert the name of some politician. Let the person who's commenting be thinking. And this is the mistake. Why are you thinking about politics? Why are you thinking about PRI, PAN, Morena, PRD, whichever one? Friend, this isn't politics. A lot of guys leave me comments here. Diego Solreina, I'm disappointed in you. I've followed your content for a long time. I've supported you. I liked your videos. But here you're getting into topics you don't know about. What exactly is it that I don't know? Empathy? A mother's love? A brother's love? Of course I know. I have siblings whom I love. I have parents whom I love. I have parents who love me. And I have children whom I love. I am just as qualified to talk about this topic as anyone in Mexico. Besides, I'm not even the one speaking. I'm giving the microphone to the mothers searching for their missing loved ones who have been looking for years and deserve justice. But why do you talk about these topics? So what then? Why do you talk about so many things you could show? I've shown them. If you walk into a room that's decorated with beautiful paintings, with nice pictures, that smells good, that has very nice furniture, but if there's a person inside that room with a broken bone agonizing, aren't you going to mention it? Are you going to look at the paintings and the furniture and say, "Ma'am, what a beautiful decoration," and you're not going to mention it? Are you going to mention the person agonizing in the room? If you can, I can't. Did I come to a beautiful country? Yes. Did I come to a warm country with many positive things to show? Yes, of course. Am I not going to mention what's happening here? I can't. I just can't. And I give the microphone to these mothers searching for their missing loved ones because I agree with them. The dignity of human beings goes beyond any political opinion or profit-driven brand. I've told them from the beginning, to those who say to me, "You used to be cool, I used to like your channel." From the beginning, from my first post, which was the Mexican flag on Trump Tower, that was the message I sent. No human being is beneath a brand, a political party, or anyone's interests. Here we're seeing FIFA's interests. Are the hundreds of thousands of missing people in Mexico beneath FIFA? Are they beneath the World Cup? Are they beneath your love for soccer? Excuse me, but the answer is no. These mothers aren't sabotaging the World Cup either. They're holding a peaceful protest. They're not even blocking traffic. They're not destroying anything. They're not causing any harm. They're showing up in style. It's the event every Mexican will be watching now that they're playing against Korea. And they're holding up a banner that says, "I love my son and I don't know where he is." If you disagree with that message, check your head. There's something wrong with your brain. You need to rethink your priorities. At some point, some politician, FIFA, someone convinced you that your humanity should matter less. I don't know when they convinced you. I don't know how much indoctrination it took to convince you. I'm making an effort here trying to cure you of that craziness. Neither FIFA, nor the Mexican national team, nor the World Cup, nor anything else is above the dignity of Mexicans. And I'm on Mexico's side, and that's why I'm showing you this. There are plenty of channels that will show you all the beautiful things that happened here today in Guadalajara at the Fan Fest for the Mexico versus South Korea match. Excellent. Go check out their blogs. They're awesome. They're really good. We can't ignore reality. We just can't.
Here's another one. Look, until we find them, hope is on our team. Soccer brings families together. Disappearances tear them apart. Today, the world is watching a soccer field. We're still watching the road where we hope to see them return. Look, say whatever you want about the World Cup. I support it too. But we all, as Mexicans, must support the mothers searching for their missing relatives. All of us. We see here that more mothers are coming. Let the World Cup not cloud our empathy. More than 130,000 people are missing in Mexico.
Just to finish, guys, I'm really happy about the victory against South Africa. I'm really happy to see people so happy during the match against Korea. Right now it's halftime, the score is 1-0. I'm editing this video while you guys are enjoying the match. I'm doing my best here. I'm very happy because the world is watching Mexico. I'm very proud to be Mexican. I have a lot of faith in the country. I show tourists what we have with great pride. I tell all my friends and the people I meet in Canada that Mexico is an excellent country. I recommend visiting it. Every time I go to a state, I try its food and take in its natural beauty. I explore it. I highlight all the endless positive things there are. I post it on social media, which gets translated into all languages. But I came here to the Fan Fest in Guadalajara, and I couldn't help but see the mothers searching for their missing relatives. I'm on their side. I support them. I support their right to protest freely, which is what they're doing. I acknowledge their pain and I empathize with them, and I think they're doing the right thing. If the eyes of Mexico and the world are here today, it's only fair that they tell us about the greatest pain they've ever felt in their lives, the worst tragedy that has happened to them. This doesn't take away your love for Mexico, for the national team, or your happiness about the World Cup. You can have both. Do you want to enjoy the match? Enjoy it. That doesn't excuse you from having empathy for these fellow Mexican human beings. And your obligation to support their struggle isn't excused either, because it could happen to you. Every single person I interviewed today at some point was someone who didn't lack a loved one, just like you are right now. Well, in my family, we aren't missing anyone. Well, that's how you can be here. And if it happens to you, which I wouldn't wish on anyone, that you're in a permanent and eternal agony, searching for your mother, your father, your child, your spouse, or whoever it is you love, and you won't like it if a World Cup overshadows your search. You also won't like it if you see the opportunity to shout to the world about the injustice of your pain and then get criticized for supposedly wanting to, quote, ruin the World Cup. No one is ruining the World Cup. They're just calling on us, the general public, to have a little empathy for them. For something that is extremely painful and can happen to any of us.
And here I am trying to get in. Look who I ran into. They've already forgotten. Now it's all Mandarin.
Now it's all Mandarin and Tapatio. He's starting to get it.
Tapatio.